Alright, hello everybody. Sorry for the echo, just give me a quick moment to turn on everything. So for today's stream, we are going to be continuing this dreaded villager hunt. Hello! Hi everybody! So for today's stream, like I just said, we are continuing this absolutely horrible, dreaded villager hunt that I have been going on for a couple of days now. It's been something. I genuinely think that this may have been the worst villager hunt. Why is it so great? What is going on? Can I start a stream without technical difficulties? I think that would be incredible if I could do that. Why is the Switch gameplay so dark? So dull. Alright. Sorry, hold on. I totally need a minute here to figure out what is going on. I don't know why it's so dull. I don't think I did anything to my Switch, did I? Oh my gosh, I'm just so dumb. I just needed to press a button on my Switch. Okay. Anyways, hi everybody. So for today's, why am I full screen on my stream manager? I really cannot. Okay. Finally. Okay. Now we're actually set up. I think this is the least amount of technical difficulties I've ran into opening a stream. So honestly, I will take that as a win. Except now the screen is weird. I don't know what that's about, but it's a little weird. Okay. That should be fine. Alright, okay, back to what I was saying about today is that we are going to be continuing this absolutely dreaded villager hunt that I've been going on for the last couple days. I'm actually streaming during the daytime, so hopefully the lighting's a little bit better today. I feel like you guys can see my bedroom a little bit more. Not that there's much to see, but I feel a little bit more visible today. So, yeah, for today's stream, Villager Hunt is going to continue. I'm really hoping that we don't need to use all of the... Okay. My displays are being so weird. I keep projecting it to the wrong screen. Alright, there we go. So, hopefully... wait, it's not fitting right. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Bear with me for just a moment, guys. That should be better, I think. Is it? I can't tell. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, so I have, how many tickets do I have left? I have 35 tickets left in my inventory from yesterday that we didn't use. So I'm gonna use up these, and also Sahara's here. I'm not gonna bother with her right now. I did not want to sit on that log. But, so we're gonna continue the villager hunt. I keep saying that because I'm nervous, and I think my nerves are getting the best of me right now because I don't know how many of you guys were here for the first two, but the first one, we ran into Raymond twice, which made me visibly crash out. And then I found a whole bunch of duplicates, and then yesterday, Oh, my boyfriend followed me. Okay. Hi, my boyfriend's here. Hello. Thank you for being here. But, yeah, so yesterday the first 3 villagers were all duplicates from the first villager hunting stream. So it's been interesting because practically all of the villagers that we found yesterday were either new duplicates or duplicates from the first stream that was horrible as it was, and then or it was either a dreamie that I couldn't take or dreamies from my other island, because if you guys don't know, I'm doing a swamp core island on my Switch Lite, which is going really well. I really, really like it. I really feel like I should share my dream address just so that I can show it to you guys on here, because obviously you can't stream with the Switch Lite, which really sucks because I really wish that I could show that island in an easier way without having to share a dream address right now. But it's not very, like, completed or anything. Anyways, first ticket. This ticket is gonna set the vibe. What are the chances of this? This is the third time that we have seen this monkey, and she was also the first ticket in the first villager hunting stream. This is not a good sign. We are obviously really not on to a good start here, like, at all. This is not going well. Not even, like, a good 15 minutes into the stream, and we're already facing Kyra going insane. I also have an iced coffee to help me through this one today, because I knew that I was gonna need some fuel, because the last 2 hunts have been rough. I don't know if it's just my luck because I've been streaming that these hunts have just been, like, absolutely horrid to the point that, like, I have actually shed a few tears, or if it's just because this game hates me. No idea. But I guess it does make for some entertaining content in terms of viewers, but it's not necessarily great for my mental health, that's for sure. It makes me not want to be an Animal Crossing streamer. Not that I really am, but I'm hoping to get there one day. Hoping to. I have dreams. So yeah, today I got a new desk chair and a new monitor today, so I'm really excited about that. My gameplay is already going so much smoother. Like, I can see better on this screen, I can hear better because I got a better mic. My boyfriend got me a better mic, so I'm really happy about that. I hope the audio is better today. Yeah, so it's going well. I have a new desk chair as well. It, like, spins. I was on, like, a dining chair before, so if I seemed like I was moving a lot or very antsy, it's just because I was uncomfortable sitting for long periods of time on my old chair. So I've invested in a nicer setup, which is great. It also will work very well for when I have to do more assignments and whatnot for university. Because if you don't know, I am a university student. I'm a psychology major. And this is another duplicate. So this is the same pattern as yesterday. The first 2 tickets have been duplicates from yesterday's stream and the day before. This is now the 4th time that we have run into Octavian. I'm not even gonna lie, I know yesterday I was trying to be more positive about all of this, but I think today I'm not even going into it with high hopes. At this point, I just want to stream. I just want to engage with people, get my mind off of life a little bit. So hopefully the stream goes better today. Thankfully, I'm getting better at streaming with each stream. I feel like I'm getting better at talking. I feel like I'm getting better with, like, the technicality of it all. I actually set up my own second monitor today, which was really impressive. I thought it was going to be much harder than it was, because when my friend was setting up my previous one for me, which was like an old TV that we had laying around that kind of was, like, really bad graphically, which is why I invested in a new monitor, she made it look so hard. Like, there was, like, all these wires and stuff, and I was, like, very intimidated for sure. But I figured it out, and I was very proud of myself, so I'm really happy about that, because now I not only have better gameplay for myself, I have a better setup for homework, I have a better setup for streaming, and just to think that, like, a couple weeks ago, I didn't even have a laptop. Well, I did. I had a Chromebook. Funny story, that was, like, a whole thing. A couple weeks ago, I had this old laptop that I had gotten years ago that was Windows, and I played Stardew on it. It's the laptop that I had that made me discover modded Stardew, and it was so great and everything. But then one day, oh my gosh, wait, is that a new villager? Guys, new villager alert! It's Sandy! Honestly, at this point, I'm just happy to see new villagers, new faces. I just don't want any more duplicates. It's just one step closer to getting my fairycore dreamie. Yeah. So I'm not too upset about that. I'm actually happy that we got a new villager. Is she a cutie? That's debatable, but it's not a duplicate, which is always good. We love not getting duplicates. Say it with me now. We love not getting duplicates. As I was saying about the computers, my laptop, my old one, broke, and I was really upset about it because the screen started flickering and it wasn't playable at that point anymore. I was dealing with the screen flickering for a good bit, but then it just kept getting worse to the point that like the screen was shaking and everything. And my boyfriend tried to fix his old laptop for me, but that didn't work. And then we tried to fix that one, but then that didn't work because the motherboard was fried. So I ended up getting a Chromebook because I didn't realize that I couldn't play Stardew on it. Well, I mean, I did, but I thought that maybe there would be ways around it, but there wasn't. There wasn't, and I got stuck with a Chromebook, which is really handy for school. I will say the Chrome software is really easy to access all of my school files, access all of my emails, and everything like that. So I do enjoy it for school, but I didn't have anything. The main thing is that I was in such a big Webkinz phase, and I still am. I'm still on Webkinz every day. I love Webkinz, but I couldn't access it on Chrome because there's no browser version. Well, there is the browser version, but it's extremely glitchy. So thanks, Webkinz, for that. Who is here? Oh, another duplicate. Another duplicate. I'm not surprised. I'm just expecting them at this point. I don't expect good luck anymore. I just expect insanity today. So when I got the new laptops that I have now, my grandfather ended up having one. But before I ended up getting this one, I had visited my grandma who gave me a bunch of laptops, like really old ones too, like chunky, beefy, like 4-inch thick laptops. And I was so desperate because I just wanted to play Webkins. I just wanted to check on my little babies, and none of them worked, and I was so upset. So I had to wait, and then when I got this laptop, it actually ended up being quite nice. My friend who is very into computers and knows more about them than I do came over, took a look at it, and said, "Hey, this is actually not that bad." And I figured out how to do all the streaming and stuff on my own, so I'm really, really proud of myself on that one. I did want to be like an Animal Crossing YouTuber or like a gaming YouTuber for like the longest time. But the reason why I decided against that and kind of went more towards streaming is simply because editing videos is not my strong suit. And I would totally hire somebody to edit my videos for me. I don't think that would be too much of a problem. Like, I'm sure I could find somebody who knows how to edit, knows how to do graphics. I have a friend who is an artist and has designed my, not this profile picture for me, but the profile picture for like my art account, because if you guys don't know, I crochet and I make friendship bracelets, which is really cool, and I really enjoy doing crafty hobbies when I'm not doing gaming stuff. Money Rock Island, I already see Kanbara over there. That's another duplicate, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name, Kanbara, the very angry, low-key horrifying koala. Yeah, Canberra. Sorry, not Bara. My bad. So, another duplicate. Ticket number 5. 5? Ticket number 5, and we've gotten one new villager. The other 4 have been duplicates. That is not good luck. I think all of my luck ran out before I started streaming. I think all of my luck in terms of lately has been me figuring out how to stream. I think that was lucky in itself. Without me committing a crime, I actually, for reasons that's a joke, like I wouldn't actually do something, but what I mean is that for me to get through setting up streams without, committing an act or getting frustrated enough that I just cried and in a corner. I think that's where my luck laid. I think all of it has run out, and now we're stuck with a very horrible villager hunt. But will we find a fairycore dreamie today? I'm not sure. Hopefully, if I don't today, I'll have some more time to stream tomorrow. I'm not really sure what my next week is going to look like, just because I go back to school on Monday after my reading week. So I don't know how much time I'm actually going to have to keep up with this villager hunt. Not that I really want to at this point anyways, because it's just been so terrible. I can't believe how terrible it's been. I've done so many villager hunts in my day, not necessarily on stream, not like with other people watching me, but I've done so many villager hunts just for like my own islands and stuff, and I've usually found most of my villagers within a day. And for whatever reason, these ones are just hiding from me. And it's another duplicate! But this one I like! I love Freya. She's such a sweetheart. Like, look at her. The wolf villagers are so good. I think they're, like, one of my favorite species of Animal Crossing villagers. Oh my gosh, her little toe beans when she walks are blue. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. The little blue toe beans. Stop, Freya. You're so precious. I love you so much. I love you so much, Freya. But I really, respectfully, do not want to see you again. Please do not show your face. I feel like this game is like, oh yeah, you like this villager. I'm gonna make you happy by giving you a villager that you like, but not the ones that you want on your island. Which, if you don't know, is... Oh my goodness, I need to pull up my list. Not me constantly forgetting what villagers are on my list. Alright, the villagers on the list are... Julian and Cookie, who we already have. Biscuit or Lucky. I've decided that I'm not sure who I'm gonna take, but at this point, at the rate of this villager hunt, I will take whoever comes first, and then if I decide later that I want the other one, I'll do another villager hunt. Bluebear Bob, Ione, Kiki, Nan, Rosie, or Doc. So we're looking for some pretty good, pretty well-known Animal Crossing fairycore cuties. I've definitely seen multiple of those villagers on fairycore islands before. Although you might be wondering, why is there like Lucky and Kiki and like who was the other one? Nan on there? They're not like really fairycore, they're more like spooky witchy core. That's because I'm doing kind of like a dark fairycore vibe. I want to do like the front of my island. My idea is that the further back you go in my island, the more like spooky witchy it kind of is. Like, I don't want to say horror because it's not going to be horror, but like I think I definitely want to put like a scene that there's been something that's kind of happened on my island, and there's like a bunch of magic that's being kind of used to fix it. Just, I don't know, like some sort of story. I love making stories with my island. I definitely think I want there to be like a secret like potion making lab or something on my island. I think just fairy tale is more the vibe than anything. I definitely think I can definitely see myself like incorporating some ideas from like different Disney movies. I think I want to add a couple little Easter eggs like that. Also, I don't know if I want to do like specific villagers to be Disney princesses or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see. Because right now I'm pretty happy with the list. The reason why I want Doc is because I think he could be like a little scientist. I see a bright pink. That's Peaches. That's the creepy horse with the weird eyes, isn't it? It is. It is the creepy horse with the plus sign eyes. I think I had Peaches at one point on my Kid Core Island as like one of my first 3 plot villagers. I think. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I don't really remember every single villager that I've had, but as I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, I had you before. I've had so many islands that I've just abandoned at this point that it's hard to keep track of every villager that I've had on it. Low-key, I think we need to take a little break. Honestly, I think we need to visit a fairycore island and show the game what I want. So with that being said, I'm gonna actually go visit my old fairycore island. This is really impulsive of me. I think I just need a little break from villager hunting. But I also want to show off my fairycore island. It's the only island that I have ever completed, so bear with me. It is actually not the best island ever. I actually don't even think I've ever dream traveled on this file. Actually, that would make sense. I don't think I have, just simply because this is such a new island. So we're gonna have to go through the tutorial thingy first, which is gonna be a little bit annoying. But I do have the dream address on my Instagram, so if you guys want to go check it out for yourself, there is a highlight on my Instagram page, which is minhouse_cats with 2 underscore at the end. I do have a highlight for my old fairycore island, and it's called Daisy Isle. And it's been a hot minute since I visited it. Honestly, I don't think that I have gone on this island since I've completed it about almost 2 years ago now. I think it's been 2 years. It's definitely been a while for sure. Okay, just gotta kind of skip through the tutorial here. Sorry about that. I really do wish that I had done this before, but I didn't know that I would be doing this right now. Right, okay, thankfully I have Nintendo Online, so I don't need to deal with that. Dreams are very fragile things. Do not worry, I will happily hold on to your... Okay. Yeah, hold on to my Nook Mile tickets. Maybe while you're at it, can you manifest a fairycore villager for me, Luna? That would be really good. Really good, because we're literally taking a break from the hunt, because I feel like I'm actually about to break. I'm so mentally fragile over this villager hunt right now. I don't think I can handle another bad villager. Alright, so just give me a moment to type in the dream address. Sorry, I'm like really focused. I don't want to miss a number. Alright, so if anybody's interested in visiting Daisy Isle for yourself, this is the dream address on screen here. And it would be Daisy Isle. It's the island name. Yes, this is correct. Let's go, because I miss this island so much. I put so much work into it. I was so proud of it. It was my first island theme, first completed island, with a whole bunch of my favorite villagers of all time. I remember being just so happy the day that I completed this island, but I also remember that I was rushing to get it done, so I'm sure we're going to find some imperfections. And also my decorating style has changed just so much since this day. Since this time. This is like when I was still relatively new to Animal Crossing. Oh my goodness, the cherry blossoms already. Oh, this is so cute. Alright. Okay, Luna, please stop talking. Oh my goodness. Look at all like the, oh my gosh, all the, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, I remember this. Oh my gosh, I remember this being like such a picturesque island. Oh, the little fortune cookie stand. I remember that. I'm gonna remember all of this, honestly. I worked so hard on this island. I can definitely tell that I set it to cherry blossom season. All the butterfly models are just so good. All the terraforming. Wow. Maple! Hi, Maple. Oh, this puts me in such a good mood. I need to talk to some good villagers after seeing Rodney yesterday. Oh my goodness. I remember like breeding so many flowers. I remember I had like so much help from Nookazon. Oh, these were the days. I remember this part. I remember this part was like a little neighborhood. Yeah, this is like those little neighborhoods that I had. So there's a couple of houses. Oh wait, I should totally show you guys my map. I'm so sorry. So the map, as you can see, we have Bob, Filbert, Blue Bear, Sasha, Joey, Cookie, Tia, Hopkins, Maple, Sasha, and Rosie. And obviously for this island, we're looking for a few of the same ones. Like, we're also going to be looking for Rosie. We have Cookie and Blue Bear and Bob. We did run into Filbert yesterday, which is why I didn't take him, because I already knew that having 4 of the same villagers was kind of pushing it already. So, yeah. But my map is low-key. Low-key, my map is so good. What? I did a lot of oh my gosh. I just pulled out my phone and I was just like right behind myself. That was actually pretty spooky. So, as you can see, there's my old character. I remember this path and like all the little gardens and stuff that I had. Clearly, I was too fed up with this island to clear out the rocks from this garden, but that's fine. And I remember this was supposed to be like a little veggie stand. Oh my goodness, like the little, oh my gosh, wait, I forgot I decorated the beach. Wait a minute. I thought I just neglected, I did neglect the beach, other than this, lily of the valley right here. But I remember putting, oh, this was supposed to be like a little butterfly trail. That's why there's so many like butterfly models. Stop! The little plushie picnic is so cute. I also totally skipped over this like little fountain resting area up here. I'm gonna go up this way. I remember there was like a fairy circle or something up here. This is behind, yes, this is behind the 2 houses that we were at. That's right, there was like a little moon circle with like all the bushes and the starlights. Oh my goodness. And I remember this is Bob's house, I think, and I thought the little pool was just so cute with like the little ducky in it. The beach, I don't really know what I was trying to do on the beach. I remember I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just kind of threw a bunch of stuff on there. But I think it looks okay. I don't remember whose house this is, but I remember I gave him a little pumpkin patch. There's so many like little farms, little pumpkin patches and everything on this island. The little peninsula is so cute. The little duck on the puddle. That's adorable. I really put a lot more effort into this than I recall, honestly. There's like a little pumpkin stand. Stop. That's so cute. The silo. Oh, this is like a little farm. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rosie. Oh, she's such a babe. I love Rosie so much. Rosie's so cute. I've only ever actually seen her on the villager hunt once, and I took her for this island. I remember she wasn't actually a dreamie initially for this island, but as soon as I saw her, I knew it was a sign. So she's going to be a hard one to find for sure. Up here, we have my campsite. And more, oh, right, this was like a little fair that I tried to put on the beach. I wanted to do like a little, yeah, like a little, oh, wait, this is so precious. Little festival. I'm trying to go through this as quick as I can so that we can get back to the villager hunt. But this is also really good inspiration for the island that I'm doing now. This is my campsite with like a little playground. And whatnot. Oh my goodness. The glowing moss everywhere. The picnic. The little tents. Oh, and the little bunny. Stop. This is so good. And then I remember up here with my house, I also love this like triple waterfall that I've got going on. That's like really good terraforming right there. I don't even remember how to do something like that. This is like a little outdoor movie area. This is adorable. I love that. And then this was my house. I think for the purpose of this and saving time that we're not going to go in. But I do remember that my house was decorated. And I do remember that this is like a little spa that I think is just the absolute cutest. And then I think there was like a little, yeah, there was like a little laundry spot. Because I didn't know how else to fill up the space. So I did like a little build. And I think up here, this is Joey's house, if I recall. I think this is Joey's house. And he also had like a little farm. And he had a little restaurant, I think this is supposed to be. Yeah, like a little mini like seating area, little restaurant, whatever you want to call it. And like a little fishing spot up there. Oh my gosh, there's the man. I also remember flower patches just being like my favorite thing to use to like fill empty spaces. I love flower patches on any island. And if you go this way, I think we have another house over here. I'm pretty sure this is like behind my resident services because I don't know if you remember, but we kind of went to the right and then up and around. So this is like all that terraforming and stuff that we saw at the start. And I think this is like another like little camping area, it looks like. Yeah, another little camping area. And we have a house over here. I'm pretty sure that's Maple's house. So I'm just gonna, wow, I struggled to talk there. I'm gonna loop back around and go to the other side here. As you can see, there are some like little imperfections just simply because I wanted to get this island done so quickly. Sorry, Joey. I remember doing like a lot of like little stepping stones and stuff too. I remember that I really enjoyed the terraforming. Oh, this is Cookie's house. I can definitely tell because I have her on my island right now. This is so sweet. Again with the gardens. I love doing gardens. I think they're like my favorite like little space filler. I think this is Sasha's house. Pretty bare, honestly, but still very cute. The custom designs, honestly, like I'm noticing that I had a lot of really good custom designs. This is another like little hammock and like the little moon chair. Pretty sure this is Filbert's house. And then I remember up here we had a little playground. Yes, this was like one of my first builds. That's why I remember it. It was like one of my first builds ever, which is why it's so simple, but I still think it's so cute. Also, not all of the weeds to the left. That's hilarious. But this is so precious. The little butterfly models everywhere get me. Ah, yes, what a flex. All these little lily of the valleys. This is my Able sisters. I do remember this as well. And down here, I believe, is another neighborhood. Yep, there's Hopkins just walking along the beach, being a little creepy, spying on me. I see, I see. I remember this neighborhood very well, actually. This was like one of the last builds I think I did. And I remember that I was quite proud of it. And the Rainbow Garden. How could I forget the Rainbow Garden? This was like my favorite thing ever. I love a good Rainbow Garden. And I bred all of these myself too. I didn't really like get flowers anywhere else, so I was really proud of that. That was definitely felt like an accomplishment. This is my museum, I believe. I'm trying to go somewhere that I can't. Yeah, museum is down here. I remember setting it up kind of like, I don't know, almost to like, I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. The little mushrooms on the ground are so cute. I don't know why there's just a cave there. I think I just needed something to space fill it. And then I remember this was a little farm. Yes, a little farm. Oh, wait, no, it's like an orchard. Wait, that's so cute. I thought it was like a normal farm. Also, hi, Sasha. Oh, he's such a cutie. I remember he was one of my first like 3 plot villagers, and I absolutely fell in love with him, so I kept him. Yeah, the little orchard. Okay, wait, the orchard's so good though. It's like a little bee farm up here. That's so sweet. And I think the only other place that I really have to look on this island is up and around here. This is another flower garden, obviously. I believe up here, yeah, this was like a little restaurant. I had like a bunch of restaurant stuff, so I was like, I'm just gonna make like a little restaurant. And this is like a little, I don't know, little square. And another, I think this was my community garden. I think that was kind of the idea behind it. Oh, not the storage shed right there. This is my Nook's Cranny. I remember just kind of like trying to make it look like they were like unpacking shipments and stuff and whatnot. I remember putting this little crane machine out here because sometimes there's like little stores that have like crane machines and whatnot. So I thought that was so sweet. But I remember this. This was so much fun. This island was so much fun. I'm so excited to be doing fairycore again, honestly. I remember loving this theme. Oh, wait, I didn't show my entrance. Okay, wait, just one more spot before we go back to the villager hunt is my entrance. Ah, yes, my entrance. The terraforming is just peak. Alright, yeah, so that's my first ever fairycore island, and I'm so proud of this island. It's so sweet. Again, if anybody is interested in visiting for themselves, this is Daisy Isle. It was my first ever fairycore island. So I'm happy that I got to share that with you guys today. So now we're actually going to go back to the villager hunt. I'm in a much better mood. I'm really hoping that we can find a good fairycore villager. I hope we showed the game the vibe we were kind of going for. And I hope that we manifested a fairycore villager by visiting a fairycore island. I'm really sorry for the detour for those of you who are here to watch a villager hunt and are annoyed with the fact that I just visited a dream island. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that was a fun little detour. I think it was much needed. Otherwise, I feel like I probably would have shed a tear by now. Although, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I took a detour at the perfect time, and Blue Bear is on our next ticket. I think Blue Bear is like up there with like one of my number one dreamies for sure for this island. Although I'm trying to think of other villagers that would work. There's so many good fairycore villagers. Not even gonna lie. There's so many. There's so many that could work. There's pink villagers, blue villagers. Sorry, I totally just got a message from my mom. Alright, okay. I told her to leave me alone. She knows I'm streaming. She just, nosy. Wants to know what I'm streaming about. I told her Animal Crossing and now she'll leave me alone because she doesn't know what that is. Alright. Let's go. Let's continue this hunt. Let's hope for a good villager. Let's hope for some good luck. And let's hope that we don't witness my downfall. And even if we do witness my downfall, I'll be doing it with an iced coffee. I made a Reddit post about giving away some random Webkins items, and I'm gonna need to go through and answer so many people after this stream. Maybe that was not the best time to host some mini giveaway, but that's okay. That's alright. Alright. Did the manifestation work? Okay, wait. I'm gonna take this as a win because this is not a duplicate. And it's not a villager that makes me feel the need to bleach my eyes. So, you know what? It's a step in the right direction. Hi, Walker. I had him on my very first island, not Daisy Isle. When I say very first island, I'm referring to the island that I had before Daisy Isle, when I absolutely didn't know anything about Animal Crossing. And I had Walker. I think his name is Walker or Walter, one of the two. And I had him for a bit. I think he's okay. He's not the best dog villager that there is, but he's cute. I don't mind him. He's at least B tier for me. Also, I hope that you guys can hear the Stardew music today. It's pretty quiet for me, so I would assume that it's also pretty quiet on stream. So my bad if it's really quiet, but I really hope that it's at least there. Because I made sure that I wasn't going to have audio issues and that I wasn't going to be silent today. Because I know that the last stream I started with audio, but then after my little break, after I saw Rodney and needed a moment to compose myself, that I forgot to turn my mic back on. And I did test my mic today, and it is working, and I think it sounds much clearer than the one that I was using before. It's also much more comfortable. Like, it's not as, like, over my mouth, and it also just, they're purple. They're so cute. I love them. Well, these headphones. They're not going to be used for, like, anything else other than streaming, I don't think. Just because, for whatever reason, they only work in terms of sound on one ear, and we just bought these today, so I'm really upset about that. But they work. They work. And as long as they work for a mic, I'm okay with that. I do have my Nintendo Switch headphones, and then I also have another pair that I use for, like, work and school, which is nice. Is this a bunny? Wait, it's Rudy! It's a cat! Oh my goodness, hi! Hi, kitty! Oh wait, unpopular opinion. I love Rudy. I love the cat villagers so much. I don't like Monique. I don't like Kitty. There's a couple of cat villagers that I am just like raising my eyebrows at. But Rudy is not one of the cats that I dislike. I actually really like him. So we're actually starting to get some good villagers. Maybe visiting the fairycore island was good luck. Maybe talking to Maple. Maybe seeing Joey, maybe that was good luck. I mean, I'm hoping at least. I'm hoping it was good luck because otherwise, I don't know what I'll do. If we go back to getting really bad villagers, I think that's gonna be it for me. I think you guys might actually witness me just sobbing at that point. But as long as we don't bump into Raymond again, I feel like we'll be fine. Not that I hate Raymond. That's not the point. It's just that people want him so bad and will literally go crazy for him, and I'm just here bumping into him left, right, and center on a stream. Pretty iconic of me, though. I mean, not of me, but of him to just keep showing up. He just wants to say hi to the stream, I guess. But I haven't seen him since the first hunt. So I really hope I'm not manifesting Raven, though, because I feel like every single time I talk about like a bamboo island or getting duplicates or something, I feel like I manifest it. So I'm gonna stop talking about that, and I'm gonna talk about food. I'm gonna talk about food. I love iced coffee. Although it's not really a food, it's a drink. And I made this one myself. It's a caramel iced coffee, and it's really yummy. I'm very much like a caffeine person. I don't drink energy drinks personally. I know like a bunch of my friends, they live off of Red Bull, they live off of Monsters. This is our first bamboo island, by the way. So I'm hoping for a good bamboo island. Nope, this is not a good bamboo island. Enough said. Bamboo islands are still cursed. Please don't come closer to me, Berto. Please, please don't. Just please don't. So bamboo islands are very cursed. We got croaked twice on a bamboo island yesterday. Now we've gotten Berto today. We've got Naomi on a bamboo island. I don't know what's up with bad bamboo islands. I really don't. But they're cursed. They're officially cursed. I am declaring bamboo islands cursed on my streams. My friends, though, they definitely live on ice, like, on caffeine. And I'm a university student, so, like, the majority of us do live on caffeine. We cannot go through a day without our coffee or any of the goods. But I started drinking coffee when I was, like, a teenager, and I fell in love with iced coffee, and because I work in a fast food chain, I get coffee for free. And that kind of just made things a lot worse because my work has really good iced coffee. And we don't have matcha at my work, but I tried matcha not too long ago. Where when I was working at another job, my manager got me hooked on this like vanilla iced matcha latte. And from there, I started trying strawberry matcha. I started trying more different types of matcha. I'm definitely more of a coffee person than a matcha person. But I've seen like this meme saying that like once you become an adult, you get divided into one of 4 categories, and it's either iced coffee, monsters. Who is this? That's a penguin. That's the penguin. So like the 4 categories would be iced coffee or coffee, matcha, energy drinks, or you're weird and you drink water. And I do drink a lot of water. Like all of my friends are always asking me like, how do I drink so much water? I just use like water bottles with like a straw in them, and it just kind of encourages me because even if I'm just sitting here at my desk doing like my psychology homework and I have like a sippy water bottle or like something with like a straw, I'll just sit here and I'll drink without even noticing it. Like out of boredom or something, and the next thing I know I've drank 40 ounces of water. So I feel like that's like my little tip if people are trying to drink more water. As for coffee though, I do drink a lot of coffee. It's a little bit bad. But I love iced coffee. Iced coffee specifically, caramel iced coffee, vanilla iced coffee, love it. Iced lattes, love them. And then for food, I was talking about how much I love Mexican food on another stream, and I believe I was talking about the fact that tonight my friend and I are gonna make some burrito bowls, and I'm so excited for them. I've been like craving them all week. But other types of cuisines that I really like pasta. So like I guess you could say I really like Italian food, like pizza, pasta, all of that jazz. Anything with cheese, I really like cheese. I feel so bad for people who are lactose intolerant. And although I'm technically not supposed to eat lactose myself, my doctor said because I have like stomach problems. Not like that it would debilitate me if I ate cheese, but it's recommended that I don't because it upsets my stomach. We got the mob hamster, everybody. We got Marlo. Also, I just realized why is his like tail? Why is there like a circle of like a dark spot on his tail? That's a little weird. I'm not technically supposed to eat anything lactose, so not because like it's gonna hurt me, but just because it upsets my stomach. Not that I'm lactose intolerant. Like it's not in the sense that I'm lactose intolerant, but it can make my stomach just flare up and just not feel great. But I still do it anyways. I still eat cheese and milk and yogurt. And I just deal with the consequences. I feel like that's every lactose intolerant person that I know. My friend is lactose intolerant. She sometimes doesn't remember to take her Lactaid, and then she deals with the consequences because she's just like, this mocha is so good. I'm not going home to get my Lactaid at this point. So I'm like, okay, queen. Okay, slay. I feel like that's everybody though that has an intolerance. And then there's people who just can't eat peanuts and they're like, but I'll die. And it's like, yeah, deal with it. Eat the peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, I was having this whole debate with one of my managers a couple weeks ago. I think he just has it out for peanut butter because he was mentioning how eating apples on peanut butter is weird. And when I brought it up with my boyfriend, he said that was weird too, which is ironic because I grew up eating apples and peanut butter as a snack, and I love apples and peanut butter. And to hear that people found that weird because apples have a good enough taste on their own and they don't need the peanut butter, but like the apple's more filling with peanut butter, and peanut butter is really yummy. Oh, I'm not even using a Nook Mouse ticket right now. Hold on, I zoned out. I was so passionate about apples and peanut butter that I started looking for a local island. Alright, take two on that. Sorry, guys. I don't even know how long that was going on for. Probably a good couple minutes. My bad. Okay, yes, I do have a Nook Mouse ticket on me. We're gonna use that and hopefully find a fairycore dreamie this time. Apparently, though, apples and peanut butter is controversial. And I love apples and peanut butter. So to hear that it was a controversial snack when I thought it was like common, I thought that was a thing that like a lot of people ate. I see it on the internet sometimes, like these girlies who are on like their health journeys and whatnot, like apples and peanut butter, they're so yummy. And then to hear my manager and my boyfriend say that no, I've never heard of apples and peanut butter. Like either they're living under a rock or I'm living under a rock. But I think they're the ones living under a rock, or they're judging people who like apples and peanut butter. Alright, sister. Oh my gosh, apples and peanut butter. We get a apple island, which is my sister fruit island. And it's Weber. Okay, he's cute. I love the ducks. They're like so tiny and small and they're so compact. But Weber is once again, I think, a dreamie for my other island, or somebody that I would take for my other island. Not the vibe for Lavender, though. Not at all the vibe for Lavender. I also considered taking Cleo for this island. And my bad. I was sitting on a sheet and it was bugging me. So we're gonna move that. I also considered taking Cleo for this island, though, because she is Lavender and the island's name is Lavender. Which I don't even know what theme I had in mind when I was making this island. Lavender works for fairycore, obviously, which is convenient. But I think I had like a purple fairycore, not purple fairycore, purple like cottagecore vibe in mind when I was making this island. I think, and I was gonna do like purple hyacinths and make like a bunch of lavender fields, which I think I'm still gonna do on this fairycore island because it's I feel like it fits. And purple hyacinths are like arguably the best flower in Minecraft. In Animal Crossing. This is not Minecraft. Not even remotely close to Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, I would love to do a Minecraft stream sometime. I feel like Minecraft streams are so popular though. I feel like if I tried to stream Minecraft, that my streams would just get absolutely buried because there's so many Minecraft streamers out there. And I don't think I'm like good enough or impressive enough in any aspect of the game to be interesting enough. Same with Animal Crossing, but Animal Crossing, all you gotta do is kind of yap about it. We'll see though. Maybe next stream. I think next stream we're gonna continue Stardew. If I don't find a villager today. If I don't find a villager today, obviously next stream is still probably gonna be a villager hunt because it's gonna bug me until I find a villager. Hopefully this doesn't go on. This is a duplicate. This is a duplicate. Actually, this is the third time we've seen her. Someone needs to like investigate my luck here. I think I'm gonna need to hire a private investigator to see what's going on behind the scenes and why my luck is so bad. Alright. Cool. We're back to duplicate. Visiting my old island worked for like 5 minutes. Yay. Wilbur, that's not cool. We're not going back to the same islands anymore, okay? New rule implemented. No more duplicates. I don't know what the fine is if you don't follow that rule, but yeah, new rule, no more duplicates. Because I think I might scream. I don't even know what ticket number this is. Again, I once again forgot a ticket counter. You guys can yell at me. I'm sorry. I forgot the ticket counter. I really need to remember one though. And I also need to figure out how they work. I feel like it'd also be a little bit annoying to have a ticket counter because I feel like I would have to minimize OBS. I don't even know how people do them. I feel like it might be a different streaming software. I use OBS, so I'm not sure if it is OBS that people use ticket counters, like how they do that. I'm sure I could figure it out, but it'd probably be a little bit annoying, and I'd probably forget to update it. That's a mouse. Actually, who is that? Oh, that's Dora, right? Is that her name? Dora the Explorer? If I'm wrong, that's going to be embarrassing. No, that is Dora. Okay. She's okay. Her eyes are really thin. She has the same, like, face as Samson, I think is the name of that other mouse, who kind of, like the gray mouse. Also, I should totally tier rank the Animal Crossing villagers. I feel like that would be interesting. Although, I fear that people in the Animal Crossing community might disagree with me. Because I have been told that simply because my favorite villager is Snake, that's a controversial choice, and that people don't agree with my villager choices. Which is weird because I know Marshall and Raymond are like two of the most popular villagers, and I really love Marshall and Raymond. So I think I just find some of the villagers that people don't find cute. That just might be me though. I'm not sure. So Dora was our first mouse of today's stream. She was also new. I forgot to point that out. She is a new villager that we haven't seen yet. So that's always nice. Always like one step closer in a way. When you think about it though, every ticket is one step closer. So that is motivation in itself. Another ticket closer to my dreamie. And however many tickets that's gonna take. Although I gotta keep in mind too, this is the first villager hunt for this island. And we're on a cursed bamboo island. Yay! But this is the first villager hunt for this island, and I've already done over 100 tickets. So I don't know if I'm even ready. That's Julia! Okay. Another new villager! I will take that. Her tail is so pretty. Her tail and Phoebe's tails are so pretty. I will give them that. Can I talk? Okay. This is the first villager hunt for this island, though. And I'm worried that because this one has already been over 100 tickets, what does that mean for all of the rest of the villager hunts that I'm going to have to do? This is like, we only have 2 of the 10 villagers that we're going to be keeping. This is looking for number 3 that we're going to be keeping. And that's if I even decide to keep Cookie. Because I'm on the fence about Cookie. She's really sweet and I do love her. But I'm not sure if I want to keep her because I don't have, like, 2 dogs, and I'm not very much of a dog villager person. Not that that's a problem or anything. I guess I could deal with it, but also Cookie is a duplicate from my last island, and Bob and Blue Bear are also duplicates, but they're non-negotiable for me because I really, really love them, and I've wanted to have them on another island for, like, a long time. So I'm letting myself look for them. I also wonder if we're gonna find Cube. Cube is a villager that I think is he's so cute. He's so good. He has like those creepy eyes, but he's just a little guy, and I love him. He's like my best friend's favorite villager. My best friend really loves Cube, and I think has Cube actually. This is Savannah, another new villager. All right, I'm always happy to see new villagers. Sorry, my friend was messaging me. The friend that actually likes Cube was messaging me. So I'm happy to see another new villager. That's always nice. But can the next new villager be a fairycore villager? To kind of put my mind at ease so that I don't need to keep doing this anymore. Also, speaking of like duration and lengths of this stream, I might be able to stream a little, like about another hour-ish. I have a friend who's going to be here between 3 and 4 p.m. So I think I'll probably have to end the stream around like 3, depending on if my friend is going to be here closer to 3 or 4. I'm sure I'll get a message about that. So we'll see about that. But just a heads up if I have to end the stream a little bit early today. I think we started off with 35 tickets. I forgot to check how many we've used. Again, my bad. But I will check when we get to the island how many that we've used. And I kind of hope that we're not going to need to touch the other ones that are in my storage. But this is like, I think I started off the first stream with like 60 something, 67 or something around there, 68 tickets around there, 58, I don't know. And then I had 100 in my inventory yesterday, so the 35 that we have in my inventory today, I did 75 on yesterday's stream, so I don't know how many I'm gonna get through today, especially because I'm going a little bit slower today. Yeah, so we started off with 35, so we're at 18-ish. Something you guys will notice about me. I don't want to see him anymore. He scares me. He's so creepy looking. I don't know. Why? That's a duplicate, by the way. Another duplicate. This game and its duplicates. I feel like it's weird. I feel like I've never run into this many duplicates on a villager hunt before. I've definitely run into them, but this is like the most duplicates I have run into consistently, at least. I think that's why I'm so drained on villager hunting, because I'm not even finding anybody new. I mean, I am, but not consistently. I know that there are villager hunts out there where people get like new villagers all the time, and I wish that was me. I wish. I feel like all of my past villager hunts, I do run into duplicates, but not every single ticket. Like, this has been absolutely constant with the duplicates. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. And I am counting villages that we have seen in the last 2 streams as duplicates, if we bump into them now. Just simply because I'm counting it as one villager hunt. So, yeah, we'll see how many tickets this takes. We're, like, already approaching, like, 200 tickets. We've definitely done over 100. I don't know the exact number. I'll have to go rewatch my streams and figure that one out. That's another duplicate. That's Rooney again. This game is fully laughing at me right now. When is it not, though? Am I gonna need to, like, restart Animal Crossing, uninstall Animal Crossing? Is that what it's gonna take to get a villager? Low-key, fully considering autofilling if we don't find somebody by the end of the tickets that I have. So once I run out of, not the ones in my inventory, but also the ones in my storage, if we run out of these ones and the ones in my storage, I'm most likely going to autofill just so I can make some progress on this island, because I don't even have the Able Sisters set up yet or anything like that. And I would like to get the Able Sisters set up. I would like to get this island kind of underway. And I can't really do that if my Switch is stuck on one day. So if I don't find somebody by the end of those 50 tickets, we're going to autofill that plot. Which I'm hoping that I don't need to do, but I feel like it would also... Excuse me. I feel like it would also be really ironic if there's been a fairycore villager in my queue this entire time. But that, even then, that doesn't make sense, because even if somebody is in the queue that is on my list, I still haven't found any of the 8 other villagers on my list. So, come on now. That's a little ridiculous. There's like 8 villagers that we're looking for, and we haven't found one. Which I feel like should increase our chances. Okay, Walker, buddy, I was so happy to see you earlier because you were a new villager. And now you're back. Now I'm upset with you. Now I'm upset. One of the few new villagers that we've gotten this stream was a duplicate. Another duplicate. Who's in charge, Nintendo? I just want to have a talk. I just want to have a talk about who's in charge of this. Although I think it's obviously just the game algorithm, but who's in charge? I want to speak to them. Don't worry, I'm not gonna yell at them right away. You know what I wish? I wish that we could change the color of our airports. Like, I know, like, some people will restart their islands so many times to get an airport color that they want, but, like, how cool would it be if we could customize the color? Like, I want a lavender airport for lavender, but I'm stuck with yellow. And even if I, like, were to restart and, like, go for, like, a blue airport, it's still blue. Like, I want a lavender airport. Animal Crossing really should let us customize the color of our airports. And also other things, like, I wish we could customize the appearance of resident services. I think that would be cool if we had, like, a few different options on, like, to choose from on how our resident services look. Villager houses, like the exterior of them, which I don't remember if you can do when you complete Happy Home Paradise. You might be able to. I think you can. Actually, no, I think you can do that. I think I'm just... Is that Croak again? It is Croak again. This is the 3rd time we've seen this man. Absolutely not. That's really rude of him to show his face again. Really, really, really rude of him. I think he enjoys torturing me with his very angry looking face. I still don't know why he's angry at me, by the way. I still have yet to figure that out. More things that I wish we could customize. So, in Animal Crossing, I totally forgot that you could actually customize the inside and outside of villager houses. I also... I don't know. I definitely think customizing the airport would be really awesome. For sure. And customizing... I can't really think of anything else. I do wish that we could have, like, certain items, though. Like, I'm eyeing that little pencil cup on Orville's desk, and, like, why don't we have that item? It's so cute. Why can't I have that item? The little calendar right next to it, why can't I have that? Also, the little flower pots that Isabel has on her desk and like some of the things in the resident services are really, really cute, and I don't understand why we don't have them as items that we can decorate as. I feel like that's just unfair. There's so many good like little items that this game could give us, and they just don't. Alright, I don't know what ticket number this is, so we're just gonna see who this is, and then I'm gonna count again. That's Soleil. Alright, cool. So we started at 35, now we're at 13, so we have used 22. I think. Right? I think, yeah. I think that's about right. I love this song. Also, if you guys keep hearing my phone vibrate, that's literally because I posted a Reddit giveaway on Webkinz, and people keep messaging me, and I have to remind myself that I my bad. I have to remind myself to do that after, and also I really should not have posted a giveaway right before streaming. My bad. I fully zoned out for a good minute there. Also, oh my gosh, I just realized that you guys can see like my background way better. Now that it's actually daytime when I'm streaming, there's actually light outside. I feel like it looks so much nicer than in the dark. Which is weird because even when I do film at night, there is relatively good lighting in my bedroom. I have a light that's right behind my setup that kind of like at least illuminates me a bit, but it also provides a good amount of light for my bedroom, so I don't understand why it just makes me look so dark. I mean, I feel like I still look pretty dark right now. I could probably turn on the light. It might work. I don't think so. I don't think my light switch is on, but I'm sure if I did, it would look a little bit better, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be too bright right now. So at night, it's good. Alright. Who is here? Oh wait, that's Lobo! Alright, a new villager that I like because I love the wolf villagers. So hello, Lobo. I'm happy to see you, but I'm sad that you're not a fairycore villager. I also love that this game pays so much attention to like detail in general, like the planes matching the airport color, and just all the like little things that take place in this game are just so sweet. Like the whole aliens showing up on the TVs at a certain time, the little postcard stand, and just like having different design cards in each slot. Like all the details are just insane. I think that's one of my favorite things about Animal Crossing is that just the attention to detail is really there. That's not there in a lot of other games that I've like, played in the past. I like that you can use certain items. Although I'm upset that you can't like sit in like the square bathtub or anything like that. Like you should be able to sit in like the square bathtubs or like the pools items that they do have, but you're not. So that's a little upsetting. There are certain things in this game that I wish you could interact with more than they let us, but they don't. I haven't tried out the new hotel update yet either, which I'm thinking I want to stream my first impressions of that. For sure, I think that would be quite entertaining. Okay, now we're just getting cheeks. That's not fair. That's not fair. I don't want to look at cheeks. That's like the exact opposite of a fairycore villager. That's not even close. Also, I was told that you can't hear the video game music, so I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. I don't know if that helps at all. Hopefully it does, but it's just Stardew Valley music. I'm not sure if that helped at all, though. We'll see. If you guys let me know if you can hear it or not, that would be great. On to the next ticket. I'm hoping for somebody good. Somebody good that can put me in a good mood. I mean, not that I'm in a bad mood. I'm definitely in a pretty okay mood today. I'm just very done villager hunting. I've seen YouTubers, though, villager hunt for thousands and thousands of tickets. So I'm really, 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 really hoping that that's not the case, because I do not want to have to do this over multiple streams. This is already the third stream. And again, I will add, this is also the first villager hunt. And I'm upset about it. Because there are going to be so many more villager hunting streams for this island. And this is the first one, and it's already taken 3 streams. And that's another duplicate! That's another duplicate! What do I do at this point? Do I quit? Do I autofill? Do I let the game win? I don't think so. I don't think I let the game win. I don't think I let the villagers win. I don't think I let the game win. I think I just gotta push on through. I really need to turn off Reddit notifications. I keep thinking that somebody is calling me, but I can't turn off my phone notifications because my friend is coming in a couple hours, and I don't want them to be locked out of my house or anything like that. So, Alright, I want to use another Nook Miles ticket, and I want to get my Nook Miles ticket worse in Villagers Orville. That's my request. I want a good villager who makes this ticket worth it. I don't want another bad villager. I don't want another duplicate. I don't want somebody that's gonna make me upset. I want somebody cute. Somebody fairycore. Somebody who makes me happy. Please. Please take me out of this misery. I beg of you, Orville. Alright, Wilbur. I'm counting on you that you took me somewhere good. No. This freaking koala! Why? This is now the 3rd time we have seen this man. This is so awful. This is horrible. This is just I don't even know. I can't think of words anymore. I can't think about how I feel anymore. I just want this to be over. Do I just buy someone on Nookathon at this point? Like, I have 50 tickets left. I can get a ticket. Anybody want to sell me Blue Bear for 50 Nook Miles tickets? Nah, I've got to say true. I've got to say true. Oh my gosh, that was Orville, buddy. I don't think that's what I meant when I said that I want my tickets worth in terms of villager. That was, you can have the ticket back. I want it back. I almost said yeah, you can have the ticket back. That makes no sense. I want the ticket back. Like, give me my ticket back. That was not worth it. I want a refund. Actually, I want a refund on all of these tickets. Because you didn't make any of them worth my time. This whole villager hunt has been, I feel like a big waste of time, other than the streams that have come out of it. If I was doing this not on stream, I probably would have quit a long time ago and let myself autofill, just simply because I'm getting so frustrated. god. My headphone is caught on my earring. The Eric is here again. I don't know. I don't know. I think I actually just shed an actual tear, guys. I think I actually just cried. I'm so overwhelmed. This is horrible. This is horrible. I don't want to do this anymore. Wilbur, take me home. Take me away. Take me somewhere away from these duplicates. Oh my gosh. As a psychology student, I can vouch that this is not good for my mental health right now. I really feel like I should take my own advice and like the advice from what I'm studying and just tell myself that this is not good for my mental health and that I should quit while I'm ahead. I'm not ahead at all though. I'm really not. This has been like I can't even talk. I'm so frustrated. I'm so flustered. But this has quite literally been the worst villager hunt I've ever done in my, like, 4-5 years of playing Animal Crossing now. Like, quite legitimately. I don't even understand it. And I feel like I keep saying that, and I do keep saying that because it's true. I've never gotten this many duplicates, this many bad villagers. Like, what's next? Chops? Is Chops next? No, it's a freaking eagle. I mean, a new eagle. One that we haven't gotten. But how many... You know what? I'm... reverse psychology. I want more duplicates. I want Chops. I want Rodney. I want Naomi again. We've gotten to the point of reverse psychology. That's what yeah. Come on, Wilbur. Keep them coming. Keep the duplicates coming. Keep Croak coming. Bring me to more Bamboo Islands with great villagers, because I love looking at the angry villagers. They're my favorite. I think I've reached delirium, guys. I really do. I'm not... Okay, let's go. Yeah, give me a duplicate. I can't wait to see somebody that we've already seen like 3 times. Alright, guys, I can't wait to see Croak again. Or is it gonna be Chops? Is it gonna be a new friend? Is it gonna be Chops? I would love to see Chops right now. Oh my gosh, wait, guys, I hope it's Raymond again. Raymond? Raymond, are you there? Oh my god, it's Jay, who we've already seen! I'm so happy about this. I'm not reaching a breaking point at all. I don't know what you're talking about. This is horrible. What do I have to do? So reverse psychology does not work. It does not work. Because I asked for a duplicate and they gave me a duplicate. I don't ask for a duplicate, they give me a duplicate. What do I have to do? Do I have to ask for a non-duplicate? Because I have done that and that has not worked. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I feel like this game is... I really don't know. I really don't know. I have so many thoughts that they're so jumbled because I am so distressed over pixelated animals. the starting music, I feel, is like the only thing keeping me from screaming. It's rather calming, but I think my blood pressure has spiked. Like, genuinely, my my heart rate is at 103 according to my Fitbit. I'm so upset that my heart rate has spiked. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I would not want to know what my blood pressure is at right now. I'm so stressed. I'm so upset. This game is not making it easy for me to find a fairycore villager. Do I just need to change my whole island theme? Do I need to just say, oh, we're looking for Maple now? I'm looking for Maple. We're changing the island theme. This is Cottagecore. Cottagecore Island. And it's another duplicate. Let's go. When are we not gonna get a duplicate? When are we not gonna get somebody that we've already seen? Like, at this point, I'm getting people, like, multiple times. I'm genuinely kind of wondering, did they change the villager hunting, like, I don't know what to call it, but did they change the way villager hunting works with the 3.0 update? Because I've never ran into this many duplicates before, and this is the first villager hunt that I've done since 3.0. I'm genuinely gonna look this up because I feel like maybe something has changed and I'm just going insane. My mother keeps messaging me, Mother, you know I'm streaming. Yes, Animal Crossing 3.0 significantly changed aspects in the games, including new ways to... Okay, so no, it did not change traditional villager hunting. Alright. Alright. So, why is this hunt so bad then? Do you care to explain that to me? Orville, who I see looking into the distance, you look incredibly guilty, might I add. Yeah. Yeah, I see the look of guilt on your face. He doesn't look guilty at all. I'm just finding somebody to put the blame onto because I'm upsetty spaghetti about this. Alright, let's go. Is it gonna be a villager that doesn't make me want to cry? Probably not. Probably not. I really don't think so. I don't think I have high hopes for this at all. Alright, let's see who it is. Are we I see pink. Marina! Marina, why? Marina, I thought you were gonna be somebody good. I thought you were gonna put us out of our misery. Marina, why? Marina, why? I thought it was gonna be somebody cute, somebody on the list. But no, it's just Marina, who also is a duplicate, might I add. Again, this is I don't even know. I'm so distressed. This is not good for my blood pressure at all. This is not good. I genuinely I feel like doctors would advise me to not continue on this villager hunt because that's how bad it is. Has anybody else ever experienced a villager hunt, like, to this extent of bad? Because I feel like this is a new world record. Sorry, I had to take a deep breath because I genuinely felt like I was gonna cry. Also, I'm a very sensitive person. I cry a lot. Like, it's not because I'm actually like that upset or anything, but I am stressed about this. That's definitely a real emotion, but I tend to cry when I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated right now. I feel like even if we don't find somebody new this stream, that next stream, I'm gonna have to take a break from this and play Stardew or something. Something that doesn't make me... something that doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna throw my Kirby Pro Controller against my monitor next time I see a duplicate. Whoever said Animal Crossing can't make you rage is lying! They're lying! What is going on? Why is there another duplicate? Okay, I'm gonna take the bottle. Thank you for the bottle, but at this point, do any other villagers exist? Like, are there more villagers in the game? Do they exist? Because I'm starting to be convinced that they don't exist. They straight up just don't exist. That's my theory at this point. There is no such thing as a fairycore villager. Okay. I'm so stressed I was pressing the button to pick up instead of jump. Hornsby was another duplicate, by the way. In case anybody is wondering why I got so frustrated over him. But yeah, like I said, whoever said that you don't rage with Animal Crossing, it's a freaking liar. Because I am very upset. I am big mad. I do want to quit. Okay, everybody, deep breath with me now. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna find somebody in these last 3 tickets. I'm gonna have to get more from my storage. I will have time to get more from my storage. I haven't heard anything from my friend yet, so we should be fine. I think the iced coffee and Stardew Valley music are the only 2 things getting me through this right now. That and my new desk chair, which I keep sliding off of because I keep getting upset and I keep sliding down, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Alright. I can't say that I have high hopes. Again, I didn't go into today with high hopes at all. This is why. This is why. And now I really don't have high hopes. Imagine we find our fairycore dreamie on a bamboo island, though, after all this torture. They're just on the bamboo island. Again. I told you, I'm convinced there's no other villagers that exist. I'm convinced. We got Biddy, Bubbles, Bertha, whatever her name is, yesterday. Do I just need to stop freaking out over the villagers? Am I just giving too much of a reaction? I have hiccups. Not me. No! Why do I have hiccups? No! Okay, I think I got rid of them. Sorry, I was fully holding my breath trying to get rid of those hiccups. But, like, genuinely, I'm full. Do I just need to not give any more of a reaction? Is the game just feeding off of my very strong reactions, negative reactions to having duplicate villagers? Like, do I just need to stay calm and then I'll finally get my fairycore dreamie? I have no idea. I guess we'll have to find out. I've kind of reached a point where I think I'm just not even surprised anymore. I'm just here. Alright, Wilbur. Tell Wilbur to take me somewhere new with new people. I'm not even asking for my fairycore dreamie anymore. I'm just asking for a not duplicate villager at this point. I'm just gonna be happy to see anybody who isn't somebody that we've already seen. Even if they're chops. At this point, I'll be happy to see chops. Nope, it's another duplicate! It's another duplicate! Like, genuinely, I feel like somebody needs to study this villager hunt. This is... Oh my gosh. Alright, this is our last ticket before I need to go get more from my storage. So I'm kind of hoping that I'm not gonna need to go get more from my storage, but I don't think that's gonna be the case at all. I think this game is, this is looking like it's gonna be like a 400 ticket stream. Not in one stream, but like villager hunt, I mean, sorry, 400 ticket villager hunt. My bad. I'm like so tired of this that I can't think straight. You know what would be really nice right now? I really want like a good smoothie. Like just like a good like fruit smoothie with like yogurt in it. Like a good berry smoothie sounds so good right now. We have berries in the freezer. I just don't have yogurt to make like a... I mean, I could make a smoothie without yogurt, but it's better with yogurt. I love yogurt. I know some people who don't like yogurt and it makes me upset because I don't... I mean, I guess I do understand why people don't like yogurt, but I love it. I'm not a yogurt hater. I'm not even gonna... I don't even... Oh my god. It's like, I swear there hasn't been a villager now that we haven't seen twice. Oh my gosh. This is beyond insane. Yep, I'm sure. I want to leave and never come back. I never want to do this again. I never want to fly with you again. I am leaving Dodo Airlines a negative review on Yelp at this point. They're not taking me anywhere good. All these mystery flights that they claim are exciting and cool just make me feel mentally anguished. I don't even know if that was proper English. It probably wasn't, but I don't really care right now. Okay, I'm going to grab 20 more tickets. I think that's all I have in me, honestly, is about 20 more. And then, if I need to, I'll do the last 30 on another stream. Which I can't promise will be tomorrow. Tomorrow it might just be Stardew, simply because I need time to recover from this. Also, I'm gonna threaten the game. I've decided we're gonna put on the cursed caterpillar outfit. It's time. I also feel like I need something that makes me laugh a little bit. I don't care about the bottle. I just want to put my clothes in storage. Yep. So that I don't have them. Alright. Let's go. This outfit is something. It's something, but it's colorful like fairycore. And also, I'm just gonna whack whatever duplicate villager that I see next with my vaulting pole. If there's another duplicate, they are gonna get smacked with my vaulting pole. But I also have an axe. Actually not in my inventory. So yeah, vaulting pole. Vaulting pole is the only option I have right now. Or maybe Orville and Wilbur. Who do we think is most responsible for this? I'm not sure, but we're down to our last 20 for today. Hopefully I can get through them all before my friend tells me that they're on their way. Although it's only 2:30 right now, so I'm not sure how many I can get through in a half hour, but we will see. Speaking of smoothies, though, I was talking about smoothies. I love a good strawberry banana smoothie. Growing up, my mom hates bananas, so I never really got to eat them that much, but as I've gotten older, I realized how much I really love them. Oh my gosh, okay, wait, is the outfit good luck, guys? This is a new villager! This is a new villager! I'm genuinely so happy right now! I'm genuinely so happy! This is a new villager! He's so scary looking, but I'm so happy! I'm so happy! Oh my gosh, I've never been so happy to see that bird in my life. I've genuinely never been so excited to see, I think his name is Sparrow. I don't even care for Sparrow, but he just made my day. Oh my gosh. I wonder if people watching this stream are like also feeling the anguish with me every single time there's a new duplicate. Because if you are, thank you for staying here with me and watching me suffer. Even just the support helps. It keeps me going. It keeps me feeling like this is worth something. I mean, if that's what it takes, if watching me suffer is entertaining, then I'm glad I could be suffering for your entertainment. I just looked at my hand and I was just like, I don't know what was going on there. I think I just broke a little. I'm definitely broken inside right now, for sure. I think it's gonna take me a good week and a half to recover from this villager hunt, for sure. Although, I'll have my studies to immerse myself into to get my mind off of it. Maybe I can study the psychology of how villager hunts kill brain cells. Because I've definitely lost a few brain cells doing this, that's for sure. Also, side note, don't know if the music can be heard now that I've turned it up, but this is my favorite Stardew Valley song. The Tropicola, I See Pink. Another new villager! Another new villager! Actually, wait, no, did we see her? I think we saw Gwen. Is this Gwen? This is Frigga. Okay, so another new villager! Another new villager! Oh my gosh, wait! And she's pink! And she's pink! Okay, wait, she's kind of slaying, though. Like, the eyeshadow and the eyeliner, like, go off, queen. Okay, so I don't think anybody's getting whacked with my vaulting pole just yet. Let's go. Nobody needs to get whacked yet. Yet, and I say yet because that threat still stands. Suddenly, this villager hunt doesn't feel that bad anymore, but I really don't want to get my hopes up too high because if this hunt has shown me anything, it's that the second that it starts getting slightly better, it just goes down and stays down for like the longest time. So I really don't know how I feel right now, and I'm really hoping that it'll be okay. I mean, I know it's gonna be okay, but I'm really hoping that we can get somebody that I like soon, because I know I said that I've only lost a couple brain cells, but it might be all of my brain cells if this goes on much longer. Also, my friend just said that they're gonna be here closer to 4. So we might be able to get through the rest of the tickets on today's stream. I might just do them all anyways and do a little bit of a longer stream today. But I think after this ticket, I'm going to take like a really quick momentary break just to text a few of my friends and my mother back. And also to get more water because this is empty. I have been drinking my iced coffee though, so... Alright, who's here? Another new villager! Yay! Yay! I'm so happy! I really don't care for any of the last 3 villagers, but they've all been new, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Cranston. Thank you for being here today. You made me feel better for not being a duplicate. Although, just watch. The last 3 villagers we had, we're gonna see them again, and then I'm gonna crash out. As if I already haven't on this stream and the other 2 streams multiple times. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna take a momentary break here to just, like I said, message some people back and just kind of recuperate a little bit after that. So I will be back in like a couple minutes. I will see you guys shortly. Alright, hello. I think everything should be back in order. I'm just gonna check that my audio is working. Alright, it should be good. I think. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, guys, we're back. I've messaged the people that I need to message. My hair, hold on. Totally did not put my mic back on right. So we are back in business. I've recovered a little bit, for sure. I'm just gonna full screen and then we will get back to... where did my face go? What is happening? I wish you guys could see my screen because this is hilarious. I don't know why there was like just like 3 of me. Preview. There we go. Okay, there I am. Alright, so we're going back to the grind. There's a little bit of a lag. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully this stream isn't too laggy in itself. But we're gonna continue this, and hopefully we can keep this streak of new villagers going. That would be really nice if I could keep new villagers coming. Alright, let's go! Let's go! I'm gonna do the last couple tickets that I have in my inventory, and then I think I am gonna hop off of stream for today, just because I do have some things that I need to get done before my friend gets here. So that'll be nice, and hopefully this VOD will be updated later tonight, and I do have a couple of stream highlights that I want to make with all of the clips from the past 3 streams. I think it would be quite interesting to see my downfall into insanity throughout this villager hunt. But are we going to keep up the streak of new villagers? We are! Wait, it's a fairycore villager. Not one that I want, but it's a fairycore villager. Let's freaking go! Let's go! Okay, I am not taking Gale, but I am so happy to see a fairycore cutie. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. That just... Oh my gosh, wait, I feel hopeful. Guys, I feel hopeful. Oh my gosh, wait, let's go. I actually really like Gale, but I don't think she's really... I mean, she's definitely a fairycore villager, but I don't think she's the vibe that I want for this island. Just, not because she's... I mean, I guess because she is an alligator for sure, but I think because, like, she's a little bit too cutesy, I guess, is more so what I'm going for. I mean, that's kind of why I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of Cookie and switching Cookie out for someone else, because Cookie is very, like, cutesy and very, like, pink and bubbly, but I feel like I need to have a pink villager. I feel like Rosie is also very cutesy, but Rosie is staying on the list. I just love Rosie too much. I want to have her on another island. I love the cat villagers a lot. Like, Raymond, Rosie, Rudy... all so good. I think I've definitely mentioned it over the last couple of streams that I'm very much a cat person. So I am very biased towards the cat villagers for sure. I think that's why I love Raymond so much. I would have taken Raymond for this island, honestly, if I wasn't considering Doc. And the reason why that I'm choosing Doc over Raymond, because I do want to do like a little science like lab or like magic potion lab, but I think that Doc... he's blue, so he kind of, like, fits the theme better, and I think that he would make, like, a really cute, like, little mad scientist for the theme that I'm going for, and although Raymond really would have worked just because he's gray and kind of duller in colors, I feel like he would have kind of, like, would not have made that much sense on, like, a witchy fairycore island. So, sorry to Raymond for that. I don't see a villager. Oh, wait. Did we get her already? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think she's new. But I don't remember. Okay. We got Bianca. Everybody say bye, Bianca. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Let's keep going. I don't know how many tickets I have left. I know I only used a few of the 20. I think I used, like, yeah, so 15 tickets left. I might only do 5 more. I'm not sure. We'll see. Depending on how these next 5 go, if we start going back downhill, then I might just quit, because I'm genuinely quite literally mentally need a break. And I really need some time to, like, play Stardew or something on my own, because I'm actually, like, I wish I could, explain the mental anguish that this has put me through, but we'll see. If the next 5 tickets are good, we'll probably finish them off. the stream's only at 1:55 and my friend's coming closer to 4 anyways. So we'll be able to get through the next 15, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was fully just gonna make a point, but I just made a weird sound at you guys. I'm really sorry. That's definitely happened before when I'm like with my boyfriend. I'll just like try to say something and then the weirdest sound will come out of my mouth and then it won't make any sense and then whatever I've said just gets lost. Okay, so I hate to break it to you guys, but we're back to duplicates. This is Marlo again, and there's a really bad lag all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is there such a lag? Oh, no. This is not good. My frames per seconds have gone down, like, immensely. That's not good. Oh, wait, I think I got it. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit better. I'm sorry if the lag's really bad on stream. I don't know what's going on. I think it might be because I have a YouTube video uploading in the background because the VOD from yesterday didn't upload overnight like it was supposed to. So I'm really sorry if that's what's going on and that's what's causing the lag, but it's not that bad. I remember when I was trying to make YouTube videos before when I was studying abroad for a little bit on my old laptop that I mentioned earlier that I had to get rid of because of the screen flickering. I made a couple of YouTube videos and the lag was so bad because OBS just couldn't handle it. And I was so disappointed because I really like making content. I think it's a lot of fun to do. I don't think I'm the best at it. Like, by no means do I ever think that I'm gonna have, like, a 3.5 million subscriber account or anything like that. Although I will say that nothing's impossible, but I just don't think it's in the cards for me. You need to be, like, really lucky for that kind of thing to happen. But I'm also just, like, not the best at editing or content making in general. As I was saying earlier, like, that's, like, the main reason why I haven't made a YouTube account is just simply because I hate editing so much. And, I mean, it's a little bit easier with the Twitch clips and stuff for me to make, like, little shorter videos like YouTube Shorts and whatnot, so those I'm okay with, but yeah. Oh, we're back to duplicates, everybody! I told you, as soon as it gets good, it gets really bad. This pattern has been throughout the last 3 hunts, and it's been driving me insane. So we're leaving. That's another duplicate from yesterday. We got Azalea already. I would love to make YouTube videos, but in general, growing an account is really difficult. I have a art account for, like, my bracelets and my crochet items, and it took me, I think I made that account back in, like, 2018, 2019, and it doesn't even have 1,000 followers on it. Granted, I'm not the most consistent on it. Like, during the summer and stuff, when I make more friendship bracelets and crochet items, I'm definitely way more active on it. But when I'm kind of in a slump or whatever, and I'm not making as many crafts, or because university I just don't have time to, or I'd rather spend my downtime playing video games than making a bracelet, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with that kind of thing. And I'm very much the kind of hyperfixate on my hobbies, so I'm kind of scared that, like, streaming is going to be like one of those things. Like, I'm hyperfixated on it now, I'm really enjoying it now, but in a couple of weeks, will that still be the case? I'm not sure, because, like, as much as I love gaming, I have gone through phases where I don't touch video games for months. Like, Webkins, Animal Crossing, Stardew, all of that are just neglected, and all I'm doing in my free time is watching Netflix and crafting. So I feel like I rotate through my hobbies quite a bit. And I'm not sure if, you know, streaming is going to be one of those things that I keep up with, but I would like to. I definitely always tell myself that I will keep up with hobbies. Wolfgang! Okay, this is my favorite wolf. This is my favorite wolf villager out of all of them. I love Wolfgang so much. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so happy to see him. Alright, so we went down by getting 2 duplicates in a row, and then we got Wolfgang, which just made me very happy again. So yeah. Awesome, I guess. We got Wolfgang. Wolfgang's cute. I had him on my Winter Core island. He was one of my dreamies for that island, and I did keep him for that island until I ultimately got rid of it. I think now too with the there's like the new, what do you call them? They're not dream islands. Are they dream islands? Like the new like islands that you decorate with like your friends and stuff. But it would be really cool to make all of the themes that I never finished on those islands. I think that would be a fun challenge to do if I ever get a little bit more of like a fan base following to do. Not like make it with people, but like, you know, do it like on stream or something. I think that's like been the hardest part about streaming for sure is I'm realizing just how non-entertaining I am. I feel like I'm always rambling about the same things, and I feel like nobody's really interested in what I have to say, which is funny because when I watch my own streams and whatnot, I feel like as like looking at it from somebody else, like in the perspective of somebody else, or like thinking that like if I was watching this as somebody who's not me, I would think that my streams are quite funny. So that's where it kind of comes back to what I was saying about luck and content making, just taking a whole bunch of luck. And I have, like, not a lot of time. We got a monkey, but it's a new monkey. So I'm just going to be happy about the fact that that's not a duplicate. So content making is interesting. It's an interesting thing for me because I really enjoy doing it, but I'm not really good at it, and I have the resources to do it for sure. I think that if I tried hard enough, I could definitely make it work. I just get discouraged easily, which is why I'm trying to make this whole thing about streaming in general more of like a hobby, more of like a fun thing that I do, rather than like I'm gonna be a Twitch streamer, which is absolutely not what I want for a career at all. I definitely do want to do something in psychology, so this would just be like a nice little side hobby, but that's kind of how I'm trying to keep it, as like something fun right now. I don't really think that it'll ever be successful, although if it is, I will never ever complain about making new friends within the gaming community. That's a big reason why I'm doing this, is because I love meeting people who enjoy the same games as I do and making friends. So that's kind of why I decided to start streaming, is because it kind of shares my love for gaming with some people and hopefully attracts some people who are also interested in watching villager hunts and potentially watching me suffer, like in this like whole villager hunting thing that we've been doing the last couple of days. So it'll be nice. And also, I think having the VODs on YouTube, like, I'm somebody who watches VODs as I fall asleep. I'll like watch the VODs of like my favorite streamers as I fall asleep at night. So I hope that maybe somebody can come across my VODs on YouTube and it'll be like entertaining to them, nice background noise, comforting in a sense. All right. Another new villager. I will take it. Another new villager. I'm gonna take it. I'm just happy to see a new face. So we have 10 more. I think I'm gonna do them, guys, just because it is kind of going uphill a little bit. I'm gonna do the last 10, and then I'm gonna head out for the day. The Nintendo music is such a vibe. I love the Nintendo music. It makes me so happy. Also, I just realized you guys can actually see the specific Squishmallows on my shelf now. Yesterday, I realized on stream that they were like all like blurry and stuff because of the dark, because I was filming at night. Now you can actually kind of see my shelves and stuff kind of behind me a little bit better, which is really nice. I think my background's pretty okay. I mean, my door is very cluttered because I have like a bunch of coats and whatnot hanging. As somebody who lives in colder climate, I have like 20 different coats for the winter, so that's why the back of my door looks really gross. And I have a bunch of bags. I have like a bunch of crochet bags and tote bags. I collect them. I love a good tote bag. They're so convenient. Like, they're like my favorite things. I bought my first one when I was living abroad because I liked the pattern. It matched the school that I was going to, and I thought that was really cool. And I eventually found out from that point on how much I love tote bags because that tote bag came with me everywhere. It came with me grocery shopping, it came with me to class, and I just started collecting them from there. There's so many cute patterns you can find on them too. That's the duplicate. Except, thank you for, oh, I was gonna say thank you for not showing me your cheeks, but he turned around. Okay. Alright, so this is what I get for, deciding to do the last 10 tickets. Awesome. I immediately get gorilla cheeks again. Nintendogs music, get me through this, please. I'm almost done my iced coffee! I usually have it with a straw. It feels very foreign to drink iced coffee out of a cup, but I couldn't find my straw for whatever reason. So I had to drink it like that. And also, I was like 5 minutes to stream, so I didn't want to fish around my kitchen looking for a straw that, you know, I mean, it would have been fine to find it, but like, it's gonna bug me now until I find it, so I'm gonna have to probably look for it after stream. Otherwise, I will forget about it and then not find it ever again. Or I will find it and it'll just be like in like 3 weeks when I don't need it at all. I have in case anybody's wondering why I keep adjusting this ear, I have an industrial piercing and it's very irritated from wearing my mic the last like couple of days. It's fully healed, might I add. It's getting irritated from the headphones rubbing against it. So if I keep moving it, it's just because it's bothering me. So I'm not trying to, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but excuse me. Alright, okay. There's still a little bit of a lag, and I really don't know what's going on with that. But next ticket is another new bird. Another new bird. I don't know his name. I don't care to know his name. I'm just happy it's new. He would work really good on a fairy tale island though, which I think was kind of more the vibe of my old island than this one. Which this one's kind of like supposed to be like a little bit more spooky with like a couple Easter eggs and whatnot in it, but I think he would have worked quite well on my other fairycore island that I showed you guys earlier actually. I think he would have been kind of cute as like a little prince. He gives me prince vibes. Also, this caterpillar costume, it still cracks me up every time I see it. Well, like, I'm obviously not laughing right now, but like, I remember the first time I saw it, I was laughing so freaking hard at it. I've seen the caterpillar costume before, but I never bothered to buy it. I don't know what came over me that day. I was just like, I need it. I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow one until Mabel had it in her like little setup there the other day, which I think is what really kind of got me with the rainbow caterpillar costume. And in my previous outfit, you couldn't see my socks, so when I put on the caterpillar costume and you just saw those pinstriped socks, it just made it even better. Like, this outfit is cursed in every way, and I love it. Alright, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Is that Beardo again? No! 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 No, absolutely not! Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! This is torturous! Why isn't my mouse working? Every time I think we're getting out of the hole of bad villagers and that we're finally on the road to my dreamie. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. I think this is like the first dream where I've like ever actually shed a tear, honestly, because I couldn't even tell you what's happening at this point. I'm sitting down. I did not mean to sit down. There's like a major lag between like what's going on my stream manager and what's actually going on my screen, and it's throwing me off so bad because on my stream manager I see that I'm looking at Beardo right now, and then on this screen I'm already going to my next ticket. So I don't know what that's about. This is like the first time I've actually witnessed the stream be really laggy. I might check and see if it's because of the YouTube video that's uploading, like the VOD. I probably should have opened it on my Chromebook to upload while I was doing this. It's probably taking a lot of my CPU right now. I would assume that's probably what's going on. Hold on, guys. Just, like, give me one moment. I'm trying to figure out the lag because it's taking a lot of storage right now for what I'm trying to run. Okay, wait. Okay, so absolutely no wonder why everything's taking so long. Because I have like 20 bajillion tabs open. Alright, okay, so that should be like ever so slightly better. Oh, wait, that's like so much better. Okay. All I had to do was close something. And also, for some reason, OBS had like a bajillion tabs open on me. Okay, so there shouldn't be any lag anymore, guys. Can Kyra go through a stream without technical difficulties? Challenge, level impossible. Wait, did I already see who's on this island? I think I did. This is the one with Beardo, right? Or... Oh, wait, no, I didn't see who this was. Okay, well, we got another duplicate. Okay. That's great. I love duplicates. I love duplicates. I'll keep saying it. So it's still being ever so slightly laggy, and I don't know what that's about, but it's better than it was. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm still learning how all of this works. I'm trying to get my frames per second figured out here. There we go. So we're going back to this. I don't know how many tickets I have left. I think I have like 8 left. I think this might be like down to our last, like I know we're in our last 10 for sure. So I'm hoping to not have another duplicate. That's gonna be the vibe. No duplicate. Sending myself no duplicate vibes. I don't want any more. I don't want any more of those. I can't handle any more of those. I'm like looking on my stream manager and it's like so laggy. I really hope the stream is not that laggy for you guys. Okay, wait. New villager alert. New villager alert. Kid. And low key, I'm like so tempted to take him just instead of Nan because he like kind of works. Low key, he could so work for my island. But I'm sticking true to the list. Again. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what the lag's all about. I think I might have to end this stream here, guys, because I think I'm having way too many technical difficulties to keep going. With the stream manager showing that it's being this laggy and my screen showing that it's being this laggy. It was not this laggy earlier, so I genuinely have no clue what this is about. Or why there's so many Chrome tabs open when yeah, no, I don't know what's happening here, but I think I'm gonna end the stream here just because I don't yeah, this is a perfect spot to end it. We did 10 more tickets after my little break. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here just because the technical difficulties are bothering me and I want the stream to be good quality, so hopefully I can figure them out by tomorrow. I appreciate everybody who showed up to today's stream and watched me continue to suffer again, but I appreciate everybody being here and I wish you all the best and I hope everybody has a good day and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.